Am I am I live? I can't tell. Uh it says I'm live, so I'm gonna assume okay, there it is. I'm waiting on my second, the laptop where I keep track of everything, and I'm like, it's not popping up. Anyway, what's up, guys? Here, what's up, Giants fans, Hub watchers, YouTube subscribers, Twitter and Instagram followers? How's everybody doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Nikki, member of the channel. How you doing? Bradley, Harrison, Jolly, Joe, John Doe. I almost said Joe Doe. Cannot disrespect the boy John Doe like that. Not to worry, I know you guys see me sharing my Chrome screen right now. We're gonna get to Madden. I am gonna do some Madden tonight, but I would be remiss if I didn't talk about Giants news, especially Giants news that like literally broke just a couple seconds ago. Hopefully this share screen doesn't like go offline when I actually get onto my Chrome screen and whatnot. But before I get to that couple channel announcements, I must first of all formally apologize to you guys. I haven't been keeping on my end of the bargain when it comes to the membership, and I know that I've been having somewhat some time constraints in the past 2 weeks since I've kind of announced everything. I've been having definitely a little bit of time constraints since then, but I can't use that as a crutch or an excuse. I'm definitely going to get on board to doing what I promised to my members, that is early access to videos, and sometimes even maybe members only videos. Well, I'll probably get to that as more members join the channel, but I'm definitely going to try and get to the early access stuff and get back to producing my heavily edited videos like the NFL Primer series and whatnot that you guys already know. So I just want to put that out there. That's my bad. I'm going to get back to it as soon as I can. Shout out to Ligma in the chat. He says, I'm winning fantasy easy. Of course, the last live stream was the fantasy football draft. That went pretty good in my opinion. Listen, I might not have like the best team hands down out of any. I just scooted more out of the camera. I was trying to scoot into the camera frame. But I think I had a pretty good one. Listen, let's we got to talk about this real quick. The first piece of news we got to talk about, I see Harrison already kind of referencing a little bit. Let's talk about old dude Ross Cockrell, right? So Ross Cockrell is not signing with the Giants. This is per NBC Sports, and wow, okay, AT&T, just a big ad. NBC Sports, they love their ads. They got to keep up their money somehow. But we got to talk about this. This is literally at 7:10, and I won't even lie to y'all. I found out about it like from Kid Blue, I think, when I was just about to go live, and then I went onto YouTube, and bam, there it is. It's like, it's just staring me in the face. His video on it. I didn't get to actually watch it, but apparently Ross Cockrell, the cornerback that the Giants brought in to be the number 2 corner, given the whole situation with Baker and the secondary of the Giants right now, somebody that definitely has the talent to play number 2 and played with James Bradbury just last year, had a pretty good season as a number 2 corner, is not signing with the Giants. They have failed to come to terms. Now, does this mean it's the end-all, be-all, and they're definitely not going to ultimately sign this dude, that he's just not going to come onto the team and whatnot? Not necessarily, but I mean, this is the NFL we're talking about. It's once you don't come to terms with somebody, I mean, it's kind of hard to come to terms with them. Like, look at this. It's literally such new news that there's barely anything on it. I'm just going to read it to you guys. Reports over the weekend indicated the Giants plan to sign cornerback Ross Cockrell. The deal, though, is off. Tom Rock of Newsday reports that sides were unable to come to an agreement on a contract. Cockrell plays for the Giants in 2017 before heading to the Panthers for the last 2 seasons. That leaves the Giants in search of cornerback help. And then, of course, it's all about Sam Beal opting out. Baker on the exempt list. I mean, come on, man. Are you serious? Just when we thought we got like a legitimate replacement, somebody that's going to be good, average, which is what we need at the second cornerback position, we're not asking him to be a number 1, and they can't come to size. There's not even any type of information on them. This is a link. I click it, and this is the actual tweet from just an hour ago. I mean, bro, like, what am I supposed to say? You guys see Golden Tate peeping in the bottom there. Let me see your reactions real quick. Harrison Jolly says, sign Logan Ryan. I don't care if you want to be a safety. I don't care if he's slot. Just sign him. He's versatile. Yeah, I saw that. I saw on Twitter Logan Ryan. He didn't tweet it or anything, but apparently he's been advertising himself to other teams as a safety. Now, I'm not saying that Logan Ryan is not a safety, but I'm pretty sure he's doing that because he's not getting signed, and he's just trying to, he's trying to get his market value up a bit. But Yo, I mean, there's not that many other cornerback free agents out there that come to the mind immediately. You know, Drake or Patrick, who is somebody that Kid Blue mentioned to me. He's still out there. I know that. Maybe they go after him. I mean, maybe they do go after Logan Ryan. We'll see what happens. Bradley says, "What's up? What's the best way to cure anxiety and make someone happy for my cousin?" Bradley, I am not an expert on that, but my advice would be, other than to actually get a professional answer and to get a professional opinion, would be for anxiety. Do something that you just love to do, something very simple, something that's very easy to do. That way it's readily available to you. For example, I'll just pick out something random. Maybe it's a phone game. Maybe it's something on your mobile phone, that you just love to play, that takes your mind away from everything around you. Do something like that. But I'm not professional. Something that just takes your mind away from whatever it is that's making you anxious, and it keeps you focused on one thing that is tangible and in front of you. Because when you're anxious, your mind goes all over the place. You probably just want to calm down and get it in one nice, organized fashion. But I am not an expert, Bradley. For your cousin, I'd recommend, in a professional opinion, of course. John Doe says, "I see you commented on Kid Blue video. Who knew Cockrell would be such a perfect name, in my opinion?" Yeah, I mean, I literally saw the video and then I was like, all right, let me get this comment in there. It perfectly summarizes my thoughts on it. I think my comment was just bruh. It was just the word bruh, because I didn't know how to even to react, man. Cowboy X Factor, how you doing, my guy? He's in the chat. He says, "Oh wow, so who could they sign next? If is Dave Gutman pulling a Josh Norman here?" I don't know, because it's not like Cockrell's about to demand what Josh Norman was demanding. Like, that's the thing too. There's literally not that much information on it. If we go Ross Cockrell, Giants, you guys could see what I'm looking up here. Yeah, Big Blue View. I mean, they're breaking in now, just 31 minutes ago. They don't have any other information as to why they couldn't come to terms. And it's funny because, and if you guys want me, oh my god, my sinuses are closing up a little bit. If you guys want me to jump into Madden like right away, let me know. I actually it's pulled up. Let me show you guys real quick. Madden is already there. We can hop into it if you guys just want to get straight to it. Just let me know in the chat. I feel like, it would be nice to talk about some of the current ongoings of Giants World right now, since this, I guess you could say, is breaking news. And I just realized my chat box isn't even showing because I had it hidden for some reason. So all your comments are just, yeah. Yo, Nikki. Nikki says, "Bradley, get laid. That's the best remedy for all problems." Hey, I don't disagree, man. I don't disagree. I'm not a professional, but I hear that solves a lot of problems. I'm not a professional, but I hear that solves a lot of problems. But I was saying, it's funny that the name Christian Angelo comes up, because in the Giants presser today, where they talked to the defensive coordinator on Patrick Graham, I think this would be the article they gave Graham. Yep. He actually was asked specifically about Ross Cockrell, and the reporter said, "Hey, I know he's not on the team yet officially. You guys haven't signed the contract yet officially." He was asking him how is he going to be used, in the defense and whatnot. That kind of struck, like, it was in the back of my mind. I was like, we haven't come to terms with him yet. And lo and behold, just a couple, minutes ago, he's not even on the team anymore. But unless you guys want me to actually get into the Patrick Graham interview, which I think was a way better press conference for Graham than compared to what like Jason Garrett and Thomas McGahee had, I definitely liked his a lot more. Or if you want me to go into the Ross Cockrell thing a little bit more, let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna jump into what we're here for, and that is Madden. Let me just hide this window capture and pull up a couple things here, adjust volume and whatnot, and we should be ready to go. I don't know what's up with my chat box. It's just not working, but let's get into it, man. Let me actually bam, let's go. So last time we unfortunately lost in the wild card round, 19-17. Very heartbreaking loss. This was literally a repeat of the 2016 season. We came second in the NFC East with an 11-5 record. Started off real hot, got real dicey towards the end, and then lost to the Packers in the wild card round. An exact replica of the 2016 Giants. But hey, man, it is what it is. Just gonna sim through here. Basically, we're gonna see who ends up in the divisional, who wins the divisional, who ends up in conference championships and whatnot. Can I see who's in the conference championship? So it's the Packers versus the Bucks. Wow. Packers versus Bucks. So the Packers are all the way in the conference championship. I think they were also in 2016. They were just against the Falcons. Let's see the Pro Bowl roster. Do we have anybody here on the Pro Bowl? Saquon Barkley, of course, made the Pro Bowl, and that is about it so far. Wow, Will Hernandez. Hey, let's get it. Will Hernandez made the Pro Bowl, left guard for the Giants. I'm looking through. Nobody else so far on the offensive side. Defensive side of the ball, of course, I expect Khalil Mack to be there. Let's see if he should be, right? Unless he's listed at linebacker. Yeah, there he is. I was like, hold up, I don't see this man anywhere. That makes no sense. DeAndre Baker had a great season for the Giants. Unfortunately, not going to happen in real life. Made the Pro Bowl. So it looks like we got 4 players in the Pro Bowl. Not bad. Not bad at all, man. Have I heard about the Cockrell news? Kuzan, I literally just finished talking about the Ross Cockrell news, bro. You missed it by, like, I'd say 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I heard about it. I don't know what made that happen. Like, I don't know why they couldn't come to terms. I couldn't find any information on it. We were just Googling it. I don't know, man. It's very weird, but my only thing is, like, my reaction is just, it's only the Giants, man. Like, only the Giants this is going to happen to. Nobody else. Like, no other team, bro. We find a solution to the problem. And the Super Bowl 56 is the Packers versus the Browns. Wow. Okay, then, bro. Okay, Madden. Alright, Madden. Whatever you say, bro. Packers versus Browns. But on the Cockrell news, I mean, we're just back to square one. Apparently, I was selected to coach the Pro Bowl. I mean, I'm going to play the moments. Then we're going to get into the off season. Just going to, get through this. I actually didn't expect to be selected to coach the Pro Bowl. Kuzan says, either we get Logan Ryan or we riot. I still don't know. You call me crazy. I still don't know if I want Logan Ryan. I still don't. I still don't know if he's actually going to, help out the team. Like, is Logan Ryan actually going to help us out? Is he actually going to, I don't know. Is he actually going to have an impact on the team? You know what I'm saying? He's going to come in. He's either going to play. No, he is going to play slot. They're probably going to put Darnay out to, on the outside. I mean, I'll say right now, maybe that can work. Because Darnay has the ability to play outside and inside corner. So, hey, maybe it does work. I mean, I'm just chilling here. This is the Pro Bowl. I'm not going to really take this too seriously because, I'm chatting with you guys. But maybe that works, and then as Khalil Mack of the Giants gets the sack. But I guess it all depends on how much Logan Ryan wants, And, yeah, I don't know. But we definitely got to do something. You guys let me know. Because I'm very confused. The way Patrick Graham spoke today, in his presser, it seems like they're content with what they have in terms of defensive personnel. Because he was like, it's way too early to even tell who's going to start. They haven't really been through anything yet other than just beginning to install the defense and teaching it, like very much like the embryonic stages of everything, like as beginning as a beginner could get when it comes to talking new schemes in the offseason that they're in. So they seemed content. I don't want to say happy. I don't want to say like they seem like, it's going to be fine. But Graham seemed content. Maybe there's somebody there. But with Logan Ryan, it's going to be all about the money. Bradley says, what worries me is that when we play teams like the Cowboys, we have to cover multiple wide receiver ones. Yes, and we play the Cowboys twice. The Cowboys are going to murder us in the air this year if we go in with the secondary that we have right now. Like, without a doubt. I'm just gonna let that be out there. If we roll into the season with the secondary that we currently have, the Cowboys are going to murder us, and they're going to win the games. They're going to win both games because it's not that at this point, it's not that improved from the secondary we had last year. And the secondary we had last year was probably the weakest point in the defense last year. That's up for debate, what the actual weakest point in the defense was, but Apparently, Cockrell and the Giants agreed, and he came back to revise the offer. If it was on Cockrell's end, then I mean, what did he revise? Bro, you got a job. Nobody else was out there looking to give you a paycheck, my guy. Like, what are you on, bro? You know what I'm saying? If he's the one, somebody else suggested earlier. Let me look at the chat. Who was it? Is Dave Gettleman pulling a Josh Norman? Is what Cowboy X Factor asked. If it was that, I would be a bit angry. But if it's actually Cockrell, as Kuzan suggests, then, bro, why? The Giants were literally the only team out there looking for you to give you a job, man. Nathan Poland in the chat, what's up, bro? He says, is Danny your QB in this franchise for the Giants? He is. Last episode, we unfortunately got knocked out in the wild card round, so here I am, playing the Pro Bowl. Just kind of playing it for fun and chatting with you guys. If you guys want to actually, go over the other press conferences today, I only made one vid that was on the Jason Garrett press conference, and I don't know how I felt about the Jason Garrett press conference the more I think about it. I don't like the way he kind of brushed off the questions about his past and brushed off like questions if it was related to the Cowboys or something like that, because it kind of made no sense. To me, it's like every single thing they're going to ask you is going to be related to the Cowboys, and he doesn't want to answer any of that. Literally everything that Jason Garrett is going to be related to the Cowboys. His offensive philosophies, which is they're going to ask questions about that. Him adjusting to being offensive coordinator again, which was actually a question that was asked. And, Garrett just kind of brushed it off and, gave the coach answer of, I'm here to talk about, the Giants and now. And I mean, like, that is a question about the Giants and now. But I don't know how I felt about it. It wasn't aggressive. It wasn't passive-aggressive either. It was just weird. It's like, bro. It's like every single question is going to be related to Giants. They asked a question about Saquon Barkley, which I felt like he hindered himself with this. Because this was a question that he could have taken the ball and ran with, and he could have legitimately given us something to be excited about, or maybe even give us a little insight on what they're doing on the offensive side of the ball. The question was, hey, how do you feel about coaching Saquon Barkley? And it goes without saying that, of course, there's going to be a comparison to Ezekiel Elliott or something, and the reporter didn't even need to say that. But Garrett, he picked up on it. And so because of that, I felt like he didn't give us his true feelings about Barkley. He was like, Saquon's a great guy. He has a great work ethic. You love how he prepares for the game. But you didn't really hear anything in terms of how he's plans to use him and whatnot. And definitely, for sure, everybody wants to hear, like, how does it compare to coaching Zeke Elliott? We don't want to hear, who do you think is better? Because as a coach, you're never going to give that answer. But at least give us something as to what coaching Saquon is like, coming from a very much power back and a different style of offensive line that Dallas had. Like, he backed himself into a corner from the beginning with a lot of these questions, but that's just me. Bradley says, don't worry, guys. He'll just come running back to the Giants if that's the case. If that's the case, then I fully expect him to. I mean, once again, nobody was knocking on this guy's door. You know what I'm saying? There's other cornerbacks out there. We keep talking about Logan Ryan. There's other cornerbacks out there. Nobody was knocking on his door to sign him. Giants were literally the only team. LOL, Garrett is a weirdo, smiling 24/7 like a clown. See, now I didn't know that because I was listening to the audio only. The Giants website had a live stream of the of the press conference. They had a live stream. It was kind of weird because in between each coach that they interviewed, there was like a big pause. Like in between Thomas McGahee, the special teams coordinator, and Jason Garrett, there was like a 10-minute pause of just silence. Not even like all right, guys, we're gonna take a little break to get these people in and out of here. Nah, there was just 10-minute pause of pure silence. I thought like my computer broke or something. Between Jason Garrett and Patrick Graham, it was short. It was like maybe 2 or 3 minute silence, but I was listening to the audio only, so I didn't even know he was smiling until somebody commented on my Garrett video saying that he was just smiling the entire while and looked kind of weird. I was like, I did not even know that. Who is Walter, by the way? I just realized, is this like a Madden generated quarterback under center for the Pro Bowl here, Walter? Can I view the Pro Bowl roster? Troy Walter, a Madden generated quarterback. Nathan Poland said, I've noticed that many of the coaching staff won't say anything of the players' talent. Instead, they speak about character. I agree with you there. That's something that's been very consistent, and I'm pretty sure that's something that Judge has definitely told all the coaches to do. It kind of goes in. Oh, they're making me do it on fourth. I mean, it really don't matter. I'm taking the field goal. It's the Pro Bowl, man. Let me get. Yeah, that's something that, and it's blocked. Nice. Anyway, even in the Pro Bowl, this happens. Hey, we got 2 minutes though. There was 2:32 on the clock. Are not you just not gonna give it back to me with 2:32 on the clock? Alright, let's see. Let's see if we could get down with somebody here. Maybe Godwin gets open. Alright. So yeah, in relation to that, Nathan, I definitely agree with you, and that's part of the reason why Garrett didn't really speak on Saquon so much, or even Daniel Jones. For both of them, he basically said the same thing. They're great players to work with, and he loves their preparation and what they do in the locker room and what they do in the film room, without really giving us any type of hint of how it is to actually coach them. I was kind of disappointed on the DJ one, because DJ's been picking his brain the entire offseason. And he didn't really even give us a little insight into that. You know, like, we all know that Daniel Jones has been calling Jason Garrett, has been questioning him as much as he can. And somebody even asked, you know, and I'll be honest, I didn't expect, like, a pure, clear answer, like a transparent answer to this question. But I did expect a little bit of something. Somebody did ask, how are they working on his fumbles? You know, anything relating to DJ and his fumbles, I fully expect them to just tiptoe around, so to speak. But he kind of just completely ignored the question. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of completely ignored the question. Ooh, did that go a little too high? What's up, Dylan Renner in chat? How you doing, bro? Hub, I can't wait. This is from Bradley. I can't wait for fantasy. But I was wondering if you'd like to work out a trade for a running back or wide receiver. Let me know your trade offer. I'll be honest, I can't remember if it was you, Bradley, or somebody else that DM'd me on Instagram about a trade offer. And I don't know if I actually responded, but whoever DM'd me on Instagram with a trade offer, I don't want to do that one. Yeah, Dylan, where were you, bro? Your team was auto-drafted. You weren't in the chat, in the stream, or even, you know, in just the league, bro. What happened? Bet. Bradley is pretty stacked. Bradley, let us know your roster real quick. And Dylan, you better give an explanation, man. But Bradley, let me hear your roster real quick. Red zone alert, Pro Bowl. I'm gonna have to replace Walter with whoever's behind him. This dude's a Madden generated quarterback, bro. Saquon gets the first, or at least that should be a first. 3rd and inches, bro. Come on. Pascal. Maybe Brait. Ooh, okay. So Dylan got at QB Lamar Jackson. All right. Continue. There was somebody, and I know, for example, PTA, Pestilence, Pest the Analyst Sports. He was in the non-PPR league, and his team turned out stacked, even though he, like, in the beginning had a pretty questionable moves. Like, he took McCaffrey, which isn't questionable, but then he went on to take Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd pick, and that kind of got everybody head like, yo. And there's the man himself, PTA Sports. I'm clapping all your cheeks in fantasy. His team, it started out kind of rough in terms of how he was drafting, but he ended up with a pretty stacked team by the end of it. I won't lie, man, but hey, PTA, I'm gonna tell you, bro, watch out. My team might be a sleeper, bro. It's like, it's not like one of the best. It's like really middle of the pack with the potential to come out and surprise y'all, bro. Yo, thank you. I was like, how in the world? Anyway, Dylan says, I'm so sorry. He went to Wildwood with the family, was on the boardwalk the whole time. Okay, had some fun time. The boys got to take me back. Dylan, I don't know how much I believe that, bro. Just because of the little story you added in at the end there. I don't know how much I believe that, man. Nikki, do you believe what Dylan is saying? I need my member. I need the one true Nikki to let me know if yo PTA, do you believe what Dylan is saying? That little add-on towards the end, man. I don't know about that. Bradley listing out his team there. That's a pretty good team indeed, man. That's a pretty good team actually. End of the third quarter, apparently. I did not get to select a play in time. Dylan, listen, man, you right. It's no excuse. If what you're saying is true, little bit of respect, but I don't know, man. That's a pretty wild story there. Look at PTA saying, "I'm not buying it. It's all cap." Ah, God. All right. And Nikki says, "I believe him." With an exclamation point. Not even just a regular believe him. Just nah. He's telling the truth straight up. Why in the world did I run into whoever number 74 is? Alright, man. Alright, Dylan. We got Dylan out here, you know, making movements, bro. That's all I can say. Dylan is just out here, bro. And it looks like somebody's trying to make a trade. Let's see. PTA, C-Mac for Gurley and any receiver you want right now. Why would PTA accept that, bro? C-Mac for Gurley? Yeah, bro. I don't care any receiver, but you're giving up Christian McCaffrey is going to be probably... He's definitely going to be like top 3 next year, barring a wild injury, knock on wood. He's going to be top 3 in terms of fantasy production. I don't think anybody would give C-Mac up. 3rd and 8. Oh, he read that nice and well. My QB, alright, that's a pick 6. Oh, no. As I was saying earlier, by the way, my NFL Primer Series is going to make a return. And for any members, you know, I know Nikki's in the chat, and any new members, you guys will have early access to that video, that series of videos. In fact, kind of a sneak peek of what the plan is. Eventually, me and Kid Blue will be collabing. We have to kind of work out the details, but we'll be collabing on trying to make those NFL Primer vids for you guys. So, you know, I'm going to continue making, you know, my general ideas and my general vids with the NFL Primer, but eventually we're going to get into kind of a series like, oh, who are the top 10 offensive line groups in the NFL? Who are the top 10 wide receivers in the NFL and stuff like that? And it's going to alternate channels. You know, like you guys are already used to us, you know, alternating and collabing in live streams, but we're going to start doing videos as well. And the NFL Primer is going to be one of those, you know, series of videos that we're going to collab on. So keep on the lookout for that as well. But this week, whenever I do the NFL Primer series vid, and then also I'm going to get the subscriber suggested vid up like one after the other. I'm going to get them right up next to each other. Ooh, okay. Yo, the AFC uniforms look like the Raiders uniforms, yo. Low-key. I just want to point that out. Yeah, nobody's going to give up CMC, though, man. Alright. Ooh, that's picked. Who will you give up? PTA is not giving up any. Bro, nobody is giving up C-Mac unless you're returning somebody like Barkley to them. It has to be, like, equal value. You could give up any receiver. Let's see who your receivers were, Bradley. You got Devontae Parker, Cooper Kupp. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, you talking about Stephon, Julio, OT, Mike Evans, who I want to give up? What team is that? What team? Is that my team? I can't remember who I had at wide receiver, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you. Did I have Stephon, Julio, and Mike Evans at wide receiver? That's pretty good. Is that PPR or non-PPR? Hey, yo, hold up. You guys, hold up. You guys see that glitch there just now? Madden looking like Minecraft for a second, bro. Alright, since you guys are asking so much about the let me see if I can pull up my fantasy team right now. Let's see this. First, let's exit out of this. Let's see. Let me bring this dude back up. Oh, apparently it's just not gonna show now. Come on now. Come on. What's happening? There it is. All right. Let's see if I could bring up fantasy. But first, let's pull up my team real quick. ESPN.com/fantasy/football. I'm not signed in. Okay, I was about to say I'm still signed in. All right, PPR or non-PPR? Let's see. What is this? This is non-PPR. So my non-PPR league, I got at wide receiver Tyreek Hill, Julio Jones, Marvin Jones, backup Jerry Jeudy, and Mike Williams. My PPR league, which I think is the Bull Sharks, I got... Oh, nope, that's the wrong Bull Sharks. Where's the other Bull Sharks? There it is. So in PPR, I got Julio, Mike Evans, Stephon Diggs, Deebo Samuel, Robbie Anderson. I even got Noah Fant and George Kittle. Yo, my PPR team in terms of receiving power is actually kind of lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I want to trade anybody, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Dylan. I don't know if I want to trade anybody from the PPR league. You're gonna have to make me a sweet offer, bro, because I'm liking my receiving core. Even my tight end core is low-key beasting, bro. George Kittle and Noah Fant for PPR. That's kind of good. Not gonna lie to you, man. I mean, you're gonna have to make me a good offer for one of these guys. I won't just give them up just like that. I'll tell you that right now. My running backs are indeed weak, but I'm glad it's a PPR league. What's your team, Dylan Renner? Let's see. Which team are you? Members, I think. Dylan is my ball. Zach Ertz, the one that PTA Sports was dying at. So you got you definitely got some running backs. You know what I'm saying? Your wide receiving core isn't bad. Wide receiving core isn't bad. You got. Oh yeah, I could definitely see how this was an auto drafted team. You got a lot of running backs here for a PPR league. Okay, Dylan. First off, I'm gonna tell you, before you make a trade, I'm gonna tell you to drop some of these running backs. You know, just drop them to waivers first, bro. Drop them to waivers first before you make any trade. You got a little too much, and then we'll talk. First drop whoever you want to drop to waivers, and then I'll get back to you. I'll tell you that. Got a little too much running backs on there. Harrison Jolly, I saw yours. The Flamingos. Let's see. You got a nice little wide receiving core as well. You know, a nice little receiving core. I'll keep it real with you. I don't really see anybody that I want that much. I mean, yeah. Even Russell Wilson, I would love to have. Russell Wilson is my go-to fantasy quarterback. Russell Wilson is like one of the best quarterbacks in the league, my go-to in fantasy. But in terms of wanting anybody, I don't want anybody from your team. The Flamingos. I'll keep it real there too. So with the fantasy done, let us get back here. Let us get back here. So now we're gonna be in the off season. I mean, upgrade players. I'm just gonna auto upgrade. Wow, it didn't even take me to actually upgrade any players. Alright, it is what it is. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl. Put your bets, people. Who wins the Super Bowl? I'm saying Cleveland scored more than 30 rushing touchdowns this season, but the Pack will be prepared for it because Green Bay has put up pretty impressive numbers in their own right, especially in their passing offense. If that's in sync, they're going to be tough to stop. Going to be a fun game. Wow, she didn't even ask my thoughts. Yearly awards, Saquon should have gotten MVP. Oh, he got MVP. Oh, yo, let's get it. I'm like, Saquon should get MVP, and he actually got it. Yo, win for the Giants. Let's go. My boy Saquon Barkley got MVP. Coach of the Year went to Freddie Kitchens, but Joe Judge came in third. The black Joe Judge, that is, because back when I created him, I forgot to change his skin color. Offensive Player of the Year, of course, for the NFC is Saquon Barkley. Defensive Player of the Year is Khalil Mack with Patrick Queen. Also of the Giants at 5th and DeAndre Baker at 7th. So Giants defense definitely making a name for themselves here. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I don't see any Giants. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Zach Graves, their first round pick, came in 2nd. Is there any other Giants though? Let's go through. Nope. Best QB went to Troy Walter of the Chicago Bears. Okay, he was in the Pro Bowl. Daniel Jones coming in at number 10. Best running back, of course, Saquon. Best wide receiver, Darius Slayton of the Giants coming in at number 3. That's always nice to see. Sterling Shepard at number 10. Best offensive lineman. Come on, come on. Really, no Giants? That's kind of trash. Best defensive lineman. No Giants either. Okay. Best linebacker, of course, there's going to be, I expect a couple of Giants in there. Yup, even Blake Martinez snuck in. Best defensive back, DeAndre Baker, like, runs away with it. Best kicker. Is the Giants kicker on here? Yes, he is. Randy Bullock is on there. But that's pretty cool. Let's check out the AFC side of things. Their offensive player of the year, Patrick Mahomes. Defensive player of the year, Myles Garrett. Offensive rookie, a guy we don't know. Defensive rookie, another guy we don't know. Best QB, Baker Mayfield. Shouldn't it be Patrick Mahomes if he was the offensive player of the year? I don't know. Best running back, Nick Chubb. Really, I'm actually kind of surprised by that. But looking at who else is on the list, yeah, like I'd expect it to be Derrick Henry. He's kind of low on that. But Madden is very high on the Giants. Best wide receiver, Adam Humphries. That's cap on Madden's part. That's 100% cap on Madden's part. I'm not going to even talk more about that. Best offensive lineman, of course, goes to Quentin Nelson. Defensive lineman, Myles Garrett as well. Linebacker, Whitney Merciless over TJ Watt and Devin Bush. And I won't say over CJ Mosley. CJ Mosley isn't, like, he's kind of overrated low-key. But definitely over, yeah, that makes no sense. That's Cat Madden. Best defensive back, Richard Sherman. Is, what's his name, retired? Is the actual current defensive player of the year in the NFL retired right now? Best kicker goes to Chris Guerrero, a guy that we don't know. Black Judge signifies diversity. Okay, media won't kill us this year. I agree, man. We can't get killed. We can't get killed. I'm still low-key angry about that whole, the media really tried to say that the Giants were racist because we didn't hire a black head coach. I mean, like, can't just hire based off of that alone, There's credentials for sure, which even I said when we hired Joe Judge, this guy has no credentials. But talk about the interview process and a lot of other things that goes into hiring a football coach. Judge apparently did that better than whoever else was there, regardless of what they may look like. So that still low-key pisses me off to this day because they tried the same thing with Daniel Jones and Dwayne Haskins. I'm gonna just say that. John Doe says, this is like we're going to destroy y'all in fantasy. John, you're capping, bro. Absolutely capping. I'm telling y'all, bro. Fantasy, there's players that just sneak up on you, man. So we're going to get his power back up. Try to get his power back up to a 90. Saquon out here. It's crazy to say this Saquon Barkley is too thin. He's not buff enough. Because we all know what Saquon looks like right now. His arms definitely are way too thin. And his thighs are bigger than that right now, man. And he got a little bit of facial hair also in the offseason. Let's get his slot up since apparently that's the scheme fit. And this looks absolutely nothing like DeAndre Baker. But that's not going to matter at all anymore. I wonder if they already had him in Madden 21 and they're just going to take him out or something. That's what I want to know. Let's advance the week. Go ahead this week and see what's up. Alright. Got to re-sign some people because we got to try and make that run again. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I forgot that I signed a bunch of players on one-year deals last year. So, okay. I'm going to be comfortable with letting all of these guys go, including James White. It's going to be easy in Madden to find a backup running back. Yeah, I'm comfortable with letting these guys go. Not so comfortable with, like, Kyler and Lorenzo because I'm not sure. They're depth players. They're not starters, but they're depth. I'm not sure who I'm going to replace them with. I'm 11 million over 3 years is not too bad. I mean, I'll guess I'll submit that again. But he's a depth player, you know what I'm saying? It's like, Jesus. Kevin Zeitler, I'm going to try and get back. I'm going to try and get him back on a one-year deal. Just give him that, see what's up. He's going to test out free agency. It is what it is. James Bradbury did not perform up to snuff. I'm going to let him walk. Trevon Diggs, he did okay. A 3-year deal, basically $4 million over the 3 years. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Does he accept? Alright, that's good. Jonathan Taylor, he's probably gonna be the guy that comes in and replaces James White. Yep. So we got, in terms of depth, some people back. KZ unfortunately left. Lorenzo Carter, man. Let me bump that down to like a 3 years. 3.6, like 1.5. Come on, man. Alright, that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to franchise tag Lorenzo Carter. Definitely not. I'm low-key kind of considering franchise tagging Kevin Zeitler, but what would that put him at? 1 year, 13.5 mil. Why can't Madden show me my cap space? Does anybody know where I could find how much cap I have left before I try and put a franchise tag on anybody? Like, where is that? Is that going to be in my team salaries? I'm assuming. How much cap space do I have? 2021 cap, 200. Where is it? 46.4 million. Yeah, I'm not going to use this franchise tag on anybody. We're gonna see what we can do. And there seems to be no objections in the chat, so we're gonna move forward. We're gonna see what we can do. Okay. All right. Let me go in here. Let's see what's up. So offensive line, we lost depth, but at tackle, left guard, at both tackle spots on left guard, it's not that bad. It's still pretty good. We definitely need to get, I wouldn't say we need to get a new starting right guard or center. Like, I think we're good at center. We probably just need to get a depth piece at the right guard position just in case D. Hoffman goes down. I don't think K. Freeman would be a great replacement, but we need some depth there. Fullback, that's fine. Probably Madden is going to auto-sign some other running backs. DJ, of course, is going to be fine. Got to get a backup QB. In terms of the wide receiving core, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Cannot complain at all. Tight end is empty. Why don't we... I don't have a tight end? What? What? I don't have a tight end? Excuse... What? How do you let that happen, Matt? You're supposed... Hey, yo, hold up. I don't have a tight end on the team right now? Okay, we gotta see what's up here. Dallas Goedert, I mean, maybe I sign him? That's gonna be a massive deal, bro. Hey, man. We got Will Dissly, who's a scheme fit, but not as good as... I'm gonna make an offer at Dallas Goedert, bro. Put my fullback at tight end, bro. My fullback is Jonathan Taylor. I'm just going to make this offer. We need a tight end. There's no other teams offering him anything else right now. I mean, hold up, bro. How do we not have a tight end? I thought, Madden was going to be like, hey, man, you release this dude. You're going to end up with 0 tight ends on the roster. Like, what's up? Oh, man, in terms of the defense, though, I think we're good. Dexter Lawrence is injured, so he's not off the team for a second there. He's out for 12 more weeks. He missed the playoffs, unfortunately. So Dexter Lawrence, he's going to come back. I think the defensive line is honestly quite fine. Cornerbacks, we're definitely going to need to either draft or sign some players. Only got 3 dudes on the roster right now, and only one of them is a good player in Madden at least, that being DeAndre Baker. Safeties on both sides, I think we're good with. Maybe some depth. Definitely need some outside linebacker depth for sure. And I think middle linebacker is actually not that bad. We'll see who we end up drafting. But we need to get cornerback depth, outside linebacker depth, and tight ends. Zetatos in the chat, he says, I joined the stream. I see you doing Madden. Your team is better than mine. I don't know about that, man. I haven't seen your team yet. John Doe says, I got Dak, Kamara, and Murray off the bench with Juju and Amari Cooper. And Justin Jacobs, you mean Josh Jacobs, off the bench with tight end Andrews from the Ravens, and Gronk off the bench. He has a good year. Y'all are dead, bro. John, listen, bro. You're talking a little hot over there, man. So you're kind of running your mouth a little there, John. You might want to calm that down, bro. That's all I'm saying. Do I make an offer at Darius Leonard? Or he would be... Isn't Darius Leonard... The Colts are a 4-3, right? So wouldn't he be a 3-4 inside linebacker then? Am I mixing that up? But I'm pretty sure Darius Leonard is a outside linebacker in a 4-3, right? Do I make an offer at Harold Landry, who would be amazing depth? He'll probably be starting over to Zach Graves. Free safety Harrison Smith, like, we good at free safety, we good at defensive line. Dante Fowler. I mean, like, we're good at these positions, and I know Dante Fowler could be moved to outside linebacker, to be honest with you. Just kind of going through here. I mean, this is low-key a weak. Yeah, this is low-key a weak class. Even though, like, Kevin Zeiler is hasn't been picked up yet. Let me go back. I'm going to have to make offers at other tight ends because I'm not just going to offer at Dallas Goedert only. So definitely going to have to make an offer at other tight ends. I'm going to work out the depth in the later weeks. Going to see who I could get outside linebacker. We only have Graves, Zimenez, and Mack there right now. Middle line, I'm actually kind of satisfied with our middle linebacker group. I am. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, it looks like I'm going to be tight ends. For the first week of free agency, it's going to be targeting tight ends and outside linebackers. So, let's see. They really created Rob Gronkowski, bro. Nick Boyle. Devin Asiasi. He's somebody that I wanted the Giants to draft this year. Unfortunately, it did not work out. Alright. Make an offer at Will Dissly. Why not? Let's go over to strong side linebacker. And there's Lorenzo Carter. What about right side? Is there anybody I could move from right side to Harold Landry? I could probably move over. Yeah, let me make an offer at this boy right here. I mean, straight up, I'll bring Lorenzo Carter back if he wants to come back on a cheaper deal. I will. Same age as Sean Dion Hamilton, who's apparently a better scheme fit and whatnot. Alright, let's see. What year am I on? I think this is 2021. Yeah, it says 2021. Started in 2019, so this is year 3. We got Dallas Goedert and Will Dissly. Oh, shit. I didn't expect all 3 of them to accept. I'm paying tight ends a lot of money now. I'm going to see if I could trade Will Dissly or something. Definitely going to have to look into that. But now Harold Landry is on the team, so I'm going to move O'Shane over to left side linebacker so he could back up Khalil Mack. Let's see. Depth chart. Left side. Where he at? Yes, literally Khalil Mack and then nobody else. Where is he? He's all the way down here for no reason. And that should be looking good now. Let's see the lineup. Yes, sir. That's looking good. Now, I did not expect both of my tight ends. I didn't expect all 3 people that I offered contracts to accept these contracts. Like, now I have I have 2 tight ends that are making way too much money. So I might actually trade Will Dissly, probably get maybe a better guard or maybe a number 1 corner. We'll see what's up with that. Let me see if I can do that right now, actually. Trade center. Gonna offer up Will. Upgrade position. We're gonna go cornerback. Let's go through for a team that needs a tight end. What's up, Jesse Bryan? How you doing, man? I just realized I have been toggling the wrong thing. Ah, there you go. Somebody that needs a tight end. But we need a cornerback. Let's see. William Jackson III. Mackenzie Alexander. I know for a fact they're not giving up their cornerbacks. Oh, man. Can I get Tre'Davious White? If I give them, was there a tight end group? Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let me give them Will, right? And like a second round pick. Ah, damn. Apparently I thought of that before. Wow. All right, let's give them 2/3. Apparently not. Remove. But the Bills have interest. The Broncos apparently also have interest. Let's see what's up with their cornerbacks. They got AJ Boye at age 31. Not sure. Browns. I mean, the Browns always give us some good players in return. They don't need it though. They got Austin Hooper, so they're fine there. Bucks. Do the Bucks need a tight end? What's up, Edward? How you doing? Edward1234. Is that Edward Chan? How come you're showing up as Edward1234? Don't worry about being late, my guy. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been getting notifications on my personal account either for my vids in general, so I don't know what's up with that. Let's see if we could get Sean Murphy Bunting. The interest level. Yo, is this interest level meter broken? Like, it shows green. Let's give them the 2/3. I think the interest level meter might be broken. I'm just guessing, man. Because it all shows green to me. Jameel Dean, like, he has an even less, whatchamacallit. I did see Jason Garrett's presser today. Big Blue Wrecking Crew spoke about it a little earlier in the stream. What did you think about it before I go and give my thoughts again? Let me hear what you guys thought about it. And anybody new that's tuning in that saw the Jason Garrett presser, what were your thoughts on it? Rock Ya-Sin. And he's a young dude too, man. Let's see if we could get Rock Ya-Sin. Just straight up, the interest is not there. What is up, Nicholas Osborne? How you doing, man? Big Blue Wrecking Crew said, I loved it. He had nothing but great things to say about DJ. In regards to him talking about the players, yeah, I loved it. I was just a little put off about the way he handled the whole, not talking about the Cowboys, kind of just deflecting questions about his past and whatnot. And the reason is it's not because I don't want, it's not like I'm out here looking to listen to Jason Garrett talk about, the Cowboys. No, I'm out here listening to him talking about the offensive scheme, which is directly connected to the Cowboys because it's what he's been running with them for the past 10, to like, 12 years or so. And you kind of back yourself into a corner when you say you're not going to talk about the Cowboys. And it kind of popped up with when they asked him about Saquon. And once again, I agree with you. He had nothing but great things to say about our players, but I felt like he fully did not, or he couldn't fully express, all his true feelings about Saquon, or maybe even talk about how he would have been used a little bit in the offense, because it would inevitably been compared to the Cowboys, and the inevitable comparison between him and Zeke would come out. Or, I don't know, I just felt like he backed himself into a corner with a lot of those questions, because it's like, that's where you spent your entire coaching career for the most part, right? Like, I don't think he's been as a coach anywhere other than the Cowboys. So I'm like, bro, come on, man. That's just me. Cowboys are not going to trade with us. As I'm speaking about them and I come across and they're apparently interested in Will Dissly. Yeah, they're not going to trade. Dolphins. Does this Dolphins team in Madden They got Byron Jones. I'm not paying him that money. They do have Xavier Howard, and I'm not paying him that money either. Oh man, they got the good secondary though, man. I know the coaches aren't gonna tell us anything PTA. I know they're not, but he could have handled that better in my opinion. He had this weird smile on his face the entire time too. And I'm not saying it was a bad pressure. It was a bad presser. It was a really good presser. That was just the one thing that stood out to me. Like out of everything else, I'll fully admit that was the one thing that stood out to me. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Nobody really got, a cornerback that you're ready to give up for your boy. CJ Henderson, and Maddox apparently, straight up. Let's see what it is straight up. Let's see if I add my 2 third-round picks. If not, it's probably going to look like I'm going to draft the cornerback. Yeah, Jaguars not having it. What about their other one? Their other corner. Apparently, Avonte Maddox is good in Madden. They also have AJ Terrell. They just have good cornerbacks, bro, all the way down. You guys can afford to, hey, come on now. Y'all can definitely afford to give up one of these corners, man. Yeah, there you go. Finally, got that Will Disley contract off my back. Kind of upgraded the cornerback position as well. So I'm fine with now the cornerback position. I'm going to go back and find a cheaper, keyword being cheaper, backup for Dallas Goedert. Because I was paying Will, just a little too much money. AJ comes in and is going to be doing the cornerback number 2, backed up, by Grant Haley and whatnot. I'm comfortable in terms of depth there. Yeah, defensive side of the football, I'm honestly really comfortable. I don't know where I would upgrade. Got 2 good pass rushers, in my opinion, with great depth behind them. The secondary, especially for the safety group, is something I'm very comfortable with. Middle linebacker, maybe. But you got Blake Martinez, who's at a superstar level. You got Ryan Conley behind him. You got Patrick Queen, who's at normal depth for now, but he could probably upgrade in depth. He's a good overall. Offensive-wise, there's a lot of depth needed. I'm going to need to find depth for the right guard position. Somebody that could probably play both right guard and center, find depth for that. And then I'm definitely going to need to find depth for Dallas Goedert. But overall, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? Jaden Medina in the chat. He says, I've never seen Garrett smile so much in my life during that interview. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Speaking of, let me scout these college players real quick, man. We gonna need to scout cornerbacks for sure. Gonna need some corners, and then I'm gonna scout some tight ends, which I have not been scouting at all because I didn't know I was going to end up at the end of the season with 0 tight ends. I thought Madden was going to give me a warning or something like, hey, man, you release this dude or you trade this dude, you're going to end up with 0 tight ends. Evidently not. They were like, nah, bro, suffer. Madden's out here, trying to see your boy fail. Jesus Christ. We do not need a halfback. We're good at wide receiver. Maybe I take left tackle and then I shift him over. He's a first-round talent. And then I shift him over somewhere. Dylan Renner, you guys are actually pulling out some trades in here, man. For the fantasy league, at least. PTA is staying just solid. I see Dylan talking about a trade. Harrison talking about a trade. Nathan Poland, I've heard that so many times that Quentin Nelson is easy to trade for. I've tried it. I tried it in the last offseason where we're in. It did not work out. He's due for an extension about a year. Yes, he's worth keeping around long term. Come on now. Yes, pick up his 5th-year option. Okay, nice. Let's see. Didn't I already just go about this? DeAndre Baker. Surprisingly enough, DeAndre Baker in this game is actually a beast. So I'm going to actually pick up his 5th-year option. He almost won Defensive Player of the Year last year for this Giants team. So he's a beast apparently in here. It would have been nice if that would have translated to real life. But hey, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Proof that Garrett hated the Cowboys so much that he made them he made them have horrible season. What's proof though? What exactly are you talking about is proof? Gonna need to get backup QB. Alright. We're gonna need depth for the offensive line. So that's where I'm going into free agents now. I'm looking at. We only have $8 million in cap space. Bruh. I think that's after we picked up fifth-year options. Salaries. Obviously, Khalil Mack is getting the most money. Where's the 2022 cap hit? He's getting the most. Then it's Saquon. Oh, nope. This is what I'm gonna have to order by. How do I sort? Go back. Sort. Is sort X? I bet. So it's Khalil, then Harold Landry, who we just signed in free agency, then Sterling Shepard, surprisingly, then Will Barkley, Daniel Jones, Cesar Ruiz. Yeah, in terms of signing big names, I think we're good. Like, in terms of signing big names, I think I might go to the draft. I mean, I'm not going to advance all the way to the draft, but I'm just going to move forward without really making any offers here. Let's scout some college players. And then, you know, they have the waiver, like the waiver wire basically in Madden where you could go and get players on for the cheap. That's where I'm going to get my depth players from. Left end, free safety, mid fourth, right guard. Maybe he's going to be the depth for the right guard. Left end again. Can never have too much of these guys. Hey, why not Deontay Lindsay? That's why not a middle linebacker, nice third round talent. Another outside linebacker depth. Jeffrey Crothers. I really hope it's not a mistake that I'm completely ignoring the running back position when I'm scouting players, because I'm like, we don't need it. Oh wow, that's a gem there, the late first round right tackle. I bet. So, advance week. We're at the draft. I'm pretty sure. Yes, sir, we are at the draft. Once this button becomes available at first week of preseason, that's where I'm going to get, you know, more depth that I don't fill out. So, all right, guys. I want you guys, I know you guys are probably focusing on other stuff right now, but what are we drafting in the first round? We draft in the first, and then I think we don't draft again until the fourth because of trades that I made. But what are we drafting? Are we getting an offensive, you know, lineman? Are we getting a new right guard? I mean, this guy, you know, he's okay. I'm pretty good with our Cesar Ruiz at our center. Are we getting somebody on the defensive side of the football? Are we getting a new middle linebacker? Even though I think it's okay, but I mean, so far the farthest I've been in Madden is is just the wild card round. Are we getting a new cornerback? Even though, you know, I just made a trade for one, so I think we're good at cornerback. I could be wrong though. Are we getting a safety, a pass rusher, somebody on the defensive line? Dexter Lawrence is still here, by the way. He's just injured. He's going to be back in, he's out for 2 more weeks. Like, what are we doing in the draft? Or are we getting a kicker? What are we doing in the draft? So, can we see the first 3 picks? I mean, well, yeah, sure. Get a D-end, a defensive end. Can you see the second middle linebacker? So, at middle linebacker, of course, we got Blake Martinez, backed up by Ryan Connolly. Patrick Queen, backed up by David Mayo. You want me to get a defensive end, Harrison Jolly? I mean, sure, if there's a really good defensive end there, my guess is that they would come in and they would start over B.J. Hill. You know what I'm saying? Because Dexter Lawrence is going to come back, and I think we all have faith in Dexter Lawrence. Yeah, like offensive-wise, I think we're good starting-wise, except for maybe the right guard, and I'll fill out the depth with the, whatchamacallit. Zetatos, are you talking about Patrick Queen? Patrick Queen is an 82 overall, and he is 23 years old. If that's who you're asking about. When in doubt, get a hog molly. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Middle linebacker, corner. So I'm definitely getting defense vibes here. It's just whether I'm going middle linebacker, corner, or even if there's a really great defensive end, maybe one of those. Edward says never mind on the middle linebacker. Go with a defensive end. Okay, maybe. Let's get into the draft. Let's see who goes. Let's start the NFL draft. We're also picking kind of late in the first round because we made it to the wild card game. Yeah, we're round 1, pick 24. So realistically speaking, there's probably not going to be an amazing player there. Let's go to the next user pick. Last time we picked around here, we picked Evan Ingram. We're not going to make that kind of thing anymore. So I can pause the draft and look at my draft board, right? Yeah. And then we don't pick again until the 4th round because of trades and whatnot. So let's see. Who's available? Let me go to Scouted. Brandon Harris, but he's kind of a 2nd round talent. Got a couple wide receivers. We got that a right guard. 1st round talent right guard out here. Maybe him. A 1st round talent speed rusher right end. He's 256, so he would actually be a outside linebacker, but we're good at outside linebacker here. Right guard again. Defensive tackle. This guy would basically be a defensive tackle just going off of his weight. Rams had the 1st pick. Yep. Oh, Edward, I did not see that in time to actually trade up. Left tackle, left end. What are you guys thinking? I'm going to let you guys make this pick. What are you thinking for this? The draft is paused. So, I mean, cornerback. If we look at the available corners right now, we got these guys. No 1st round talents, but we are picking at the end of the 1st. So 2nd round would basically be end of the 1st round talent. Man-to-man corner in Kamar, Nick Tobias, Mark Shea. Middle linebacker. Got one dude here who might be a stud. 1st round talent. And then just in defensive tackle and defensive ends, of course. Couple of players. I might trade down. I can view trade offers, right? Let's see. Review offer. What are they offering for me? A 3rd and a 2nd. A 3rd this year and a 2nd next year. A 2nd next year, 4th this year, 5th this year. 2nd next year, 4th this year. 2nd next year, 3rd next year, 4th next year. 2nd this year, 3rd next year, 7th next year. I mean, Browns looking like the best thing if we are going to trade down with a 2nd and 4th this year and a 3rd next year. How do I make my own offer? Do I decline all offers? Edward, I know I'm speaking to you because you're saying don't accept it. Do I decline? How do I make the trade manually? Decline, okay. So we decline all offers. And then what? Alright, Zetatos and Edward, now how do I make the manual trade? Zetatos, because that's exactly what this is. RB? Oh, okay. Oh, it's literally just like the actual... Okay, bet. So, if we add a player or pick, we go to draft picks, advance. Alright, bet. Alright. Who's picking after us? I should have probably looked at that first. Hold up. I didn't look at that. So we got Titans, Ravens, Cardinals, Cowboys. So keep those teams in mind. Alright. Badump. Advance. So high 2nd. Let's see what the Rams are doing then. Because the Rams pick 1st overall. Alright, Rams. Give me your second round pick. Give me Aaron Donald, bro. Just give me Aaron Donald. Straight up. Just, yo, Rams. Just, yo, give me Ray Gregory. Whoever this dude is, your middle linebacker. Alright, but let's be serious. So, they're round 2, pick 33. Alright, Dylan. I'll do that after chat. Please remind me. I bet. So, let's get a second this year. A first next year. Let's see. Advance. Rams, do you accept? They do not accept. How about 2 seconds? Give me a second and a third then. They need a little bit more value. What are you talking about, Rams? Oh, that's an interesting one. Trade my first and get Nelson. I don't think Quentin Nelson's going to come in Madden. That is just for a first round pick, though. Yeah, he's like a 99 overall. What should I add? I mean, it's not like I have players because I need depth. It's not like I have players to add or anything. We've tried Quentin Nelson before, man. Alright, give me... You know what? Since everybody's saying it, let's go over to the Colts. Let's go over to the Colts. Y'all keep saying... Y'all stay saying Quentin Nelson is easy to get, bro. I'm just going to submit to see how far off we are from getting him. Probably very far off. Oh, not that far off. Oh, Jesus. Yo, who am I adding to this, bro? Damn, we need depth, though, but who am I adding? Hey, yo, hold up. Hold up now, Chief. Hold up. They need a left end? I got no available players to trade away at left end? What? All these dudes are lifted. Oh, man. I needed more depth than I thought I did. What about outside linebacker? I mean... Ooh, guys, yo, let me know. Which player should I offer? Which player should I offer here, man? I mean, I am befuddled. I am stumped. Here, take 69 overall Corey Ballantyne, bro. That actually bumped it up a little bit. That actually bumped it up a little bit. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Hey, yo, who am I adding to this, bro? Yo, help me out here. Zach Perry? Who? Yo, should I add Matt Pert? Because Matt Pert isn't actually our starting left tackle. We got a guy named Chris Clayton, who's like an 85 overall star that's starting at right tackle. Do I add Randy Jeffrey? Or do I keep that offensive line with all its things intact, man? A young outside linebacker, Vaughn St. Clair, who I drafted last year. He might be one. Or O'Shane Zimenez. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to add Vaughn St. Clair. Let's see what's up. Oh, they're not interested in him. Corey Ballantyne got more whatchamacallit. Corey Ballantyne actually got more attention than Vaughn St. Clair did, if I go back. Yeah, Corey Ballantyne somehow got more interest than Vaughn St. Clair. A wide receiver and replace the first with a third? Hey, yo, my wide receiving core kind of like the offensive line. It's kind of just good all around, you know, with depth and whatnot. Except for these dudes, apparently. Oof. This not gonna do. I'm just you know just seeing. Okay, I expected that. Yo, I'm gonna put Jimenez up and see if they're interested. They weren't interested in Vaughn St. Clair, but yeah. Alright, so if they're interested in Corey Ballantyne, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna offer up Darnay Holmes. Sterling. He's probably like 27, 28 in the game right now. He's 29. First, third, and Darnay should do it. Let's see, man. What about just the first and third straight up? Oh, man. We're about to make this happen? We're really about to make this happen? Let me first try it with Ballantyne. Yo. Ha! First, third, and Darnay did not do it, bro. Replace the third with Sterling, but Sterling is that dude. He's that dude. Hold up. If we're gonna replace the third with Sterling, that I'm gonna have to put Ballantyne back in there. Damn, we're actually out receiver. We're gonna need a receiver now. Oh no, bro. Ooh. They are really interested in what you call it? In Sterling, they are. I think a first in Sterling would probably do it. Let me see. Yeah. What? Oh, it would go through, but it would cause the Colts to exceed the league salary cap. How much am I paying Sterling Shepard? I'm not giving up Slayton, Zeta-Toast. Nah, I'm not giving him up. He's my number one. He's my number one. Move right end to left end. It's not a glitch, Edward. It's going to put them over the cap. Ha. Damn. John Ross? Yep. So, that went through. We got Quentin Nelson, guys. We have Quentin Nelson. And we lost the wide receiver. But we have Quentin Nelson. We lost a wide receiver, but we got Quentin Nelson, and yeah. So I'm gonna shift Will Hernandez over to right guard. Could I donate? Yo, look at Nikki, bro. She says, "Wow, I'm convinced Bill O'Brien is the Colts Madden GM." You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I have to first move Will Hernandez to right guard. Oh, can I not edit him just straight from here? I think I could go in and edit him here, right? Let's make him the right guard. It still keeps him at left guard for some reason. Alright, so I have to actually go into the depth chart anyway. Okay. Alright, but hey, the offensive line is now beasting and feasting. So there's that. Oh yeah, okay then. Cesar Ruiz to the Rams. I mean, yo, in the last offseason, I actually got Cesar Ruiz because our center position was not good with old boy over there. With not Spencer Pulley. God damn it, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name now. Who we had over at center. Shane Lemieux was not doing that good. Yeah, the offensive line is coming together, looking real nice. I did see somebody saying trade an offensive lineman for a pick. I mean, which one and for what pick, man? We're not picking until like the 4th round. So there's that. There's definitely that. Let's go back. Maybe I'll go back to the Colts again since Bill O'Brien is their GM. We don't have an old right guard, bro. The right guard position is pretty young. Andrew Washington. If he's still there, I wouldn't mind getting him, to be honest with you guys. If I go and I get a wide receiver. Oh, yo, can we get McCole Hardman? What y'all need, bro? Hold up. Yo, McCole Hardman for our center or nah? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Should I trade our center for McCole Hardman? Let me know. His cap hit isn't that bad. See what the chat says. We got 1 do it, 2 do it's, 1 no. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Our biggest need, John Doe was out here asking the real questions actually. Let's look, shout out to Bronx B Squad. The guy on biggest contract is without a doubt Khalil Mack. So I'll tell you that right away, and then right behind him, if we're going by cap hit, that is. Yes, Khalil Mack in there right behind him is the free agent that we got this offseason to help out with the pass rush. Harold Landry, then is Sterling Shepard, then Will Hernandez, then Quentin Nelson. So other than Shepard, we actually have quite a bit of money tied up to pass rush and then the offensive line, which I'm not too mad about. Then Saquon, Daniel Jones, and our center Cesar Ruiz, Justin Jefferson. Yeah. That's how it's going. You know what? I think I don't know. I'd be fine with just going to the fourth, getting that defensive tackle if he's still there, and see what's happening. Yeah, because I'm thinking that, Zetatos. I'm actually thinking we could probably sign a veteran wide receiver in free agency. Trade a useless player on contract for a pick or player to address our biggest need. What is our biggest need? I don't know what our biggest need is. To me, our biggest need is just filling out depth. I don't think it's any one position. Just looking at it across the board here, right? The offensive line across the board, in my opinion, is very strong. So is the tight end. So is the wide receiving group. And obviously running back and quarterback. The need right now is just filling out the depth in the wide receiver, running back, and quarterback. If we go over to defense, I think it's pretty good as well. Pass rush wise, with the outside linebackers, it's pretty good. Middle linebackers as well, don't let that normal development trait fool you. Patrick Queen is pretty good. And even though he's not showing up here, Dexter Lawrence is there. He's just injured, so he's going to be out for 2 more weeks. And 2/3 of the defensive line is pretty good. And then with the cornerback, I would say it is the weakest part, but it's not like it's super weak. So there's not really one position that stands out as the biggest need, more so as it is just depth. Harrison Jolly. I have Khalil Mack and Harold Landry as my pass rushers. What are you talking about? I just signed Harold Landry. I think he was the top pass rusher on the market, not named J.J. Watt, because J.J. Watt in the game was going to be like 34. So we got a couple people actually saying that pass rusher is my biggest need. Tyreek Hill's contract is too big, Bradley. Too big. That is okay, Harrison. Trade for Mahomes, LMAO. Okay. Sure. His contract is way too big. But yeah, it's probably going to be middle linebacker. Let me see. Oh, Tyreek Hill for fantasy. Oh. Bradley, I'm going to have to look into that. My mind isn't exactly on fantasy right now. I'm going to have to look into it afterwards. What am I looking for? Let me look for like a 3rd round pick or something. Let's Oh, I forgot once again to see what the order of the picks are. Is there no way to go through and see what the order of the picks are? There's no way to go through that, is there? Okay. Zetatos, that's the thing though. I mean, who would I trade away? I don't know who exactly to trade away right now for those picks. Alright, let's go upgrade. Let's see what we could get at middle linebacker. Roquan Smith. They need actually quite a bit. Hey, yo, Roquan, what if I go... Let me offer you, need a right tackle, you saying, huh? Alright. Okay, I admit that's expected. What about a first next year? Okay. Not that bad. Let's see. Do the Bengals have? What about the Bills middle linebackers? They got Edmonds. They also need a right tackle. Very little interest level. What about when I add in the pick? Actually, what are the Bills picking at? Hold up. What pick are the Bills picking at? That's like middle of the round. Alright, I'm thinking of something here. Let me trade. Wow, we actually just have 3 more picks in this draft, bro. We're kind of just out here starving. I mean, round 1 would be next year, though, John Doe. Remember, we gave our first round pick up to get Quentin Nelson. Devin White? Are the Bucks gonna give up Devin White? Yeah, yo, hold up. Alright. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna go forward. I'm gonna go forward on this. I think we did good by getting Quentin Nelson. I'm gonna go forward and we're gonna see where we come out. We're gonna just see where we come out. We'll see what's available in the 4th round because we legitimately spent like a good 40 minutes doing that. I know not a lot of people are gonna be happy with that, but let's move forward and see where we are, man. I doubt there's going to be a stud middle linebacker back here. Is there any scouted available? He's a 4th rounder. Why exactly where he would be? What about that defensive tackle? Or was he an end? He was already taken. Yes, he was indeed. I mean, not really expecting to get any amazing player here. Oh, shout out to Nikki for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. She said, "Thank you for streaming on the day off. Love the hub." Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Hey man, I kind of shifted it to Tuesday this week just because I didn't get to do it yesterday. So it's kind of nice that it coincided with the day off. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, it looks like these are a bunch of undrafted wide receivers though in terms of talent. Yeah, I'm going to go middle linebacker. I did look at defensive tackle Edward. He was not there. Let's just go with the middle linebacker and see what's up. God damn, 56 overall. Terrible. My God. That was absolutely terrible. 100% just, oh, terrible. I'm kind of wondering why the alert box, oh, hold up, bam. I'm low-key kind of wondering why the alert box did not actually pop up like it's supposed to. Like the alert box just straight up did not register Nikki's super chat, and I'm low-key just a little bit peeved at that because it was supposed to, but it did not pop up, and I don't know why. It's right there. I can see that it is working, but okay, it did not pop up on live stream. It was supposed to pop up, little gif of Saquon kind of saying thank you, and then with the message. Let's just get the draft over with. I think it's going to be free agency waivers is where we're going to make our money, so to speak. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that a toast? Maybe get this defensive tackle here. 58 overall. We're going to just sim to the end. And we're going to go and get the free agents. Oh, did Dame just do something to the Mavs? And Dexter Lawrence is not back from injury, I think. Hopefully, please. Dexter, yep, he's back. That's nice to see. Adjust roster. I mean, I think the roster would automatically be adjusted. Alrighty. Let's go into next week, and so we could get into the free agents that are here. Alright, so first things first. Haha. Nikki with the Dexter Lawrence dancing gif in the chat as well. You already know. I'm not. No. We're gonna go over to free agents. We do need to get a backup quarterback, so there's that. Let me just get that out the way. Got a nice cheap backup quarterback. Andy Dalton was the dude last year, and Andy Dalton's gonna be the dude again this year. I mean, nice 64 overall, 2.38 million. I am fine with that. Oh, actually, I don't know if I'm fine with that. What's the cheapest backup quarterback that we can get, bro? Because we ain't got that much money. We got 8. How much money we got? Let me see the cap space. We got $5 million in cap space. How? They got Dalvin Tomlinson out at fullback. Got a lot of money tied up all over the place, man. We definitely got to get a backup QB and backup running back. I don't think we need backups on the defense anywhere. I'm going to roll in with there, but we need to get a backup QB and at least one other backup running back. Try and get a nice cheap old backup running back here. Is there no power backs available? I'm going to get Gus Edwards. There you go. That is nice. In terms of QB, going to go back and get good old Andy Dalton. That should be better now. Dalvin Thompson should disappear. And a backup tight end. Don't even have to be a good tight end. Just get a backup tight end, man. Nice cheapo backup tight end right here. But that is not cheap enough. Yep. We are literally out of cap space. Oh man. We are quite literally out of cap space. Ooh. If Dallas Goedert goes down, that's it for the tight end spot. Oh man. Where in the world? Didn't have the money for it, Zetoast. I am quite surprised. Where in the world did all this money go to? It went to Khalil Mack. But Jesus. My God, it went to our pass rushers. They better produce. Trade Sterling. Who? Oh. Alright, bet. Okay. So, I'm going to have to end it soon. I just realized I've been going for close to 2 hours now. And just got the notification that I need to end it soon. But this was a pretty interesting episode, you know, barring the beginning where it was just the Pro Bowl and we're talking stuff about how Ross Cockrell didn't come back to the Giants, or, you know, the deal fell through. We were talking the press conferences and whatnot. In terms of Madden stuff, pretty interesting. Went through the draft where we got Quentin Nelson in a trade. Apparently found out that the Giants have no money in cap space left. So that's terrible. Couldn't really sign as much depth players as we actually needed. It's gonna be low-key scary going into this season. Yeah, next week's Zetoast is usually every Monday. The only reason it happened on Tuesday this week is because last night I was busy, which was of course last night was the Monday night that just passed. I mean, I might shift it to Tuesdays since apparently Tuesdays is Nikki's days off. And I actually I'll be honest with you guys, my viewership on this Tuesday night, I don't know if it's anything special or if it actually correlates with the days, is actually a bit better than it is on Monday night. So maybe I will shift it to Tuesday. Who knows? But it was a good episode. We're probably gonna come back. I might look into trading Sterling because we need that cap space. Sterling is taking up a good part of it, but the top two players on the team in terms of, you know, who's getting the cap hits right now is Khalil and Harold Landry. I'm definitely going to look into trading Khalil at the end of this season as well because he's going to be entering his age 33 season after this one ends right here. So, yeah, Dylan, you know what? Let me do that right now on stream so that I don't forget. I need to go into recent activity in the Fantasy League, review trade, and press vote to upload it. Is that PPR or non-PPR? Wow, now it pulled up, bro. This thing is delayed by how much? I'm going to have to fix that. But I don't know if Nikki is still in the chat, but you guys just saw it. Now the Saquon thing pulled up. I got to fix that. What's the latency on that? Why did it take so long? Okay, apparently there's a delay to it that I didn't even know. It's like a 3-minute delay. There should not be that 3-minute delay. It should be fine now. But Jesus, I wish I knew about that beforehand so it could pop up immediately. Like, my God. That legitimately took a while to pop up, but I hope you guys saw that. PPR, alright, let's go into the PPR league. I need to go into, my bad, recent activity. Where's recent activity, man? Yeah? Where do I vote? Do I need to? Wow, I'm projected to be the 8th. That's crazy. Where do I vote, bro? I'm in recent activity right here. Transaction, vote, and then allow trade. Allow trade, right? That's what I'm doing. Review trade and then press vote to upload it. I'm gonna assume it's allow trade, and then I will accept it. Oh, look away, guys. Let me take this off the screen for a minute. Can't have y'all guessing my password now. Apparently my password was incorrect. Yeah, did I forget my password for this? I was about to say, bet. We can bring that up back up now. What's up to Jaden Dawkins? Tuning in as it's kind of ending, bro, low key. But the trade has been uploaded. I mean, upheld, upvoted. I almost said. If we go in here, trade voting. Yep. But it will process approximately August 13th at 9:08 p.m. So 2 days from now. Yeah, that's up. That has been upheld. If there's any other trades in the fantasy league you guys want me to, upheld, whether it's the PPR one like this or the non-PPR, let me know via DMs. Bradley, I'm pretty comfortable with my team, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Do I know when I'm going live again? Nikki, tomorrow. I think it will be on Kid Blue's channel, though, because tomorrow's the Young Guns podcast will be on Kid Blue's channel, I'm pretty sure, because I think last week it was on my channel. Let me check that right now. Very easily, we can go into here, and then we can go to your channel. Videos. Yep, the Young Guns podcast was on my channel last week, so it's going to be on Kid Blue's channel this week. And then after that, the next live stream on my channel will be on Thursday, the Just Chillin' podcast. I haven't gotten a guest for it yet. You guys know how it is. Sometimes I get a guest, whether it's another YouTuber or, one time I had License Plate Guy on as a guest. Or sometimes I just go live and it's a live Q&A. I figure something out. But the next time on the channel is going to be Thursday. But I will be on Kid Blue's channel tomorrow for the Young Guns podcast. You're trading Saquon. Bradley, yo, listen. If I'm ever going to look into doing a trade for the PPR league, you're going to be the first guy I go to. But I'm really honest. I am happy with it right now. I know my running backs are weak. But I'm pretty happy with my receiving core, including the tight ends. I'll be the first to admit, right? My running backs are a bit weaker than I would like them to be. But maybe I'll take you up on that Saquon one, man. But we'll speak in DMs. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Zetatos, John Doe, Jaden Medina, Dylan Renner, Jaden Dawkins, Nikki, of course, Bradley. Thank you all for tuning in.